Hi, my name is Pei Ni and my matrix number is 211062126 and welcome to my industrial training presentation video. In this video, I will introduce you to the company and also the training department, my job scope as a trainee, and also a conclusion about the industrial training program. First, let me introduce you to the company. The company name is Minebea Electronics Motor Malaysia Sdn.Bhd and its parent company is Minebea Mitsumi Inc. in Japan. It is located at Lot 12, Jalan Pikirangi Utama, Kawasan Perindustrian Sungai Petani, Kedah. It was established as Matsushita Electronics Motor in 1990. After that, it was renamed into Minebea Electronics Motor in 2004. As in 2021, it has around 100 staff. I believe that our lecturer from FKTE were pretty familiar with this company because our faculty often have industrial visit here. The parent company, Minebea Mitsumi Inc. Japan, operates in various industries and offers wide range of products such as bearings, motors, fans, blowers, sensor, and also lighting products. All the products can be found as automotive components, as office automation components, robotics components, medical and device components, or consumer electronics components. As for my company, Minebea Electronics Motor Malaysia, we produce brush DC motor for global markets and also parts for in-house use. This motor can be found in computer, car navigation system, car audio, door lock, DVD or Blu-ray disc player. Now, I will introduce you to the department where I carry out my industrial training. During the industrial training program, I was assigned to the Electronic Parking Brake Production Department, also called as the EPB department. This department focuses on the production of permanent magnet direct current motor (PMDC) motor using automated machines. The manager of this department are Mr. Zainuddin and also Mr. Chua. Along with them, the assistant manager Mr. Teo Keng Feng, who is also my supervisor. There are 3 production lines in the EPB department, which are Line 1 EPB, Line 2 EPB, and also Line 3 EPB, also called as the SI line. Next, I will show you the machine inside the department. So in this video, I will show you the place where I work and also some of the machine that I interact with throughout my industrial training program. This is where the armature is transferred to the winding machine from the oven. And in the winding machine, the armature will be wired using copper wire. And this is the fusing machine. After that, armature will be transferred to the balancing machine. And lastly, in the cutting machine. So this is the bracket assembly machine. And this is the bracket used in the EPB motor. Now we have the frame assembly machine. And lastly, the magnetizing machine. So what is an EPB actually? An EPB is a modern automatic braking system that replaces the traditional hand-operated parking brake lever or foot pedal with an electronic control unit. Instead of using mechanical cables or linkages to engage the parking brakes, an EPB relies on electronic control and also motor-driven mechanism. When you activate a parking brake either by pulling a button or pressing a switch in the vehicle's cabin, an electronic control unit ECU will send a signal to the electronic motor located at its rear wheel. This motor will apply a force to the rear brake calipers or brake pedals, generate the necessary force to engage the rear brakes, effectively holding the vehicle in place when parked. The internal of an EPB motor is similar to the standard PMDC motor as shown in the picture on the left. And this motor is manufactured and also assembled using the machine as shown in the right. Now I'll explain to you the job scope as a trainee under this department. As a trainee, my job scope mostly involves in the maintenance, quality control and quality assurance, and also in the production. One of my main responsibilities is to complete the maintenance check sheet and also the master check sheet. A maintenance check sheet is a document used to ensure the routine maintenance tasks and inspection are conducted systematically and also thoroughly. It is very important as it is to ensure the equipment, machinery, or facility are in proper working condition and to prevent breakdowns, accidents, and costly repair by identifying and addressing issue early. Inside a maintenance check sheet, we have the list of components inside a machine, columns for marking tasks, space for recording inspection result and notes. So there are three types of maintenance check sheet, which are the daily, weekly, and also monthly check sheet. As a trainee, my responsibility includes inspect each of the machine to identify any abnormalities and notify the operators for further action, to mark tasks as passed, failed, or non-applicable, to ensure all the machine operates within standards, and also to ensure all the daily, weekly, and monthly check sheet are completed. Next, we have the master check sheet. A master check sheet is a comprehensive document used to oversee and manage manufacturing activities. It serves as a centralized reference point for ensuring all the necessary tasks, steps, requirements are completed consistently. It is very important because it is used to standardize and document procedures, ensuring consistency and quality. Similar to the maintenance check sheet, it also contains a list of components and also a space for recording the inspection result and also notes. Before starting a new shift, all the operators will have to use the master components to test each measuring process of the machine, ensuring the workpiece tolerance is within the specification. The master component will be prepared by the quality assurance department, and all the machine output should match with the known output of the master component. Our responsibility includes to ensure all the machine is calibrated using the master component by referring to the operators of each of the machines. Next, we have to mark tasks as pass, fail, not applicable, or the required data. Lastly, we have to ensure all the daily master check sheets are completed. Besides maintenance, my job scope also involved in quality assurance and quality control. One of the tasks is bracket debug. Bracket debug is a process to ensure the bracket produced from line 1 and line 2 EPB does not mix together, causing an issue in the tracking of the production of the motor. First, all the bracket is positioned underneath a camera which is connected to a software in the computer. Then, a computer vision is used to check the DMC, data matrix code of the bracket, and it will show the origin of the bracket. Besides that, I also involved in the motor caulking inspection. This is a process to ensure all the caulking of the motor are applied properly. The motor is inspected visually and compared with the master component with not good NG caulking. Motor with good caulking will be sent to the packing, and while motor with the NG caulking will be given to the QC staff for further inspection. Lastly, my task involved in the quality control and quality assurance is motor shaking inspection. This is a process to ensure all the motor is rigid and there is no loose components. The motor is tested manually. If the motor produces an unusual rattling sound when the shaft is shaken, the motor will be identified as NG. This motor will be removed and sent to the QC department. After that, in the production, my job scope includes a PLC training. A programmable logic controller (PLC) is a computer used for industrial automation. This controller can automate a specific process, a machine function, or even an entire production line. During the training program, Mr. Ken provided a comprehensive introduction on the fundamentals of PLC systems, with a primary focus on the FP7 Panasonic model. Assignments were given to us to assess our understanding. The key learning points in the training program are PLC ladder logic, basic internal component, relays, and also basic ladder program. Next, in the production, my job scope also includes a MES training. A MES, Manufacturing Execution System, is a computerized system used in the manufacturing operation to monitor, manage, and optimize the production process. It involves in real-time data collection, production monitoring, resource allocation, inventory management, and also scheduling. Our responsibility is to help Mrs. Arjun to monitor the output of each EPB line and inform her when there is an abnormality happens. We also assist Mr. Arjun in topping up the parts which are essential to maintain a sufficient inventory for production purposes using the MES system. Lastly, in the production, one of our main tasks is to carry out motor rework. When faced with a return product that requires motor rework in the EPB production, the following steps are undertaken as part of our responsibility. First, we remove the old shoe core using hand tool. Then we apply a small amount of glue or adhesive onto the frame. Then we insert a new shoe core, and the rim marker marking is removed using alcohol. Now I will share to you the conclusion that I gained throughout the industrial training program. Through this 10 weeks of industrial training program, I had the opportunity to apply the theoretical concept that I learned in my academic study into the real-world projects and challenges. This hands-on experience has deepened my understanding of my field. Besides, I also gained a comprehensive understanding on how our industry operates, including its processes, regulation, and best practices. This insight has broadened my perspective and given me a clear vision of where I want to go in my career. Through the responsibility entrusted to me during the industrial training program, I also gained confidence in my abilities and became more independent in my work. This newfound self-assurance will be invaluable as I pursue my future career. Lastly, I also learned how to adapt quickly to changing circumstances and unexpected challenges. This is a skill that is very essential in today's dynamic work environment. Overall, my industrial training at Minebea Motors has been a transformative experience that has not only enriched my academic and professional journey, but also reinforced my commitment to lifelong learning and growth. I am excited to take this lesson forward as I embark to a new chapter of my career. Thank you.